Rev, can you hear me?
They all want to meet Neymar, but me, I am Neymar.
Anybody hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Champions League. That's right, James.
Let's go, Max. You're behind. Let's get this road on the show. Surprise matchup tonight between Seattle, the undefeated Seattle Seahawks, and Rev's red hot Atlanta Falcons. It's going to be one hell of a game. Nobody was expecting this game to be on currently right now, so everybody is going to be excited to see this. Max is a little bit delusional after his win today. Please forgive my co-host here. He is behind right now. He doesn't even know what's going on. What is life? Co-host here. I am very, very excited for this matchup. Hopefully this game goes quick, though, so we can get to the AFC game as well tonight. We are all peer pressuring Perry to play tonight as well. Let's hopefully see he comes through in the clutch. Rev, unfortunately, I hope you lose this game. I do not want you to win. I'm not going to lie to you. I need to get my prediction win-loss record up to par. Low-key getting fucked currently right now. No, I'm just kidding, Rev, man. Best of luck to you, man. You deserve to be there. Just totally joking with you. But my preseason Super Bowl prediction was Al versus Jake in the Super Bowl. Obviously, Al is out. I did also say the winner of Al and Max would be the representative on the AFC side, even though some people are coming down on me for doubting Trevor. But I honestly think on the NFC side, this is going to be one hell of a matchup. I think the winner of this could possibly be going to the Super Bowl as well. If Rev pulls an upset, I mean, he's gonna stay red hot, and he caught fire at the perfect time.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of
it's going to be a good day if Frito is even rooting for you, Rev, because, Frito is always on the fence.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Max is still stuck in the bathroom. I'm sure when he gets out and gets in the booth, he will have toilet paper on his shoe just dangling. He's taking his good-ass time to get here. Obviously, this game doesn't mean nearly as much to him as it does to everybody else in DevNat. He is currently slacking.
disciplined to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On third down, Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
Rev already complaining about the animations of this game. Rev, if I were you, I would just stay focused.
Especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztecs.
Look who finally got out of the bathroom, Mr. Trifus himself.
Who the fuck is in here?
Maybe not. Who the hell is in the booth with me right now?
This is the Ravens, baby. Fucked up.
Man. I was fucking up the live feed here. Disregard the rookie in the booth right now. I was fucking up the live feed here. Al, you gotta turn down your background noise, bro. Game playing live.
Here's Penny, and the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
God damn it.
Tackle there from his safety position.
We currently have twist motherfucker. It is beautiful.
Once he saw the run develop, that appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Al, turn your mic down, brother.
Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was
I can't believe I lost that game like that.
I can believe you lost that game. You cost me my fucking prediction.
Yeah, it cost me my ass too. That's what it cost. That was horrible. That goddamn that fumble with my quarterback was freaking ridiculous.
Give him 15, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. The crowd may be losing just
what a bomb
after back-to-back
Jake right there. I'm not sure if he caught that or not.
They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
My stream is a little bit behind my feed, which is usually uncommon. Not sure. I think I'm like 2 or 3 plays behind you guys.
They could put your team in some jeopardy.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They start on the ground with Pumphrey. Nowhere to go that time.
Frito makes no sense. He was riding your dick the whole game, but now says you need to lose. So, like I said, Frito's always on the fence. Choice here.
There's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On the run, it's Pumphrey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Hey, let's go. Gun.
To throw on third down. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
What a great play and tackle. As a strong safety, note you're taught that you are a hybrid player. You've got to be able to play the pass back deep, but especially the run up close, almost like a linebacker. And on that play, he took care of every responsibility.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, Tuesday. 11.
On second down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. Past the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Sebastian Janikowski on for the PAT. Janikowski adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
And there goes a pick six for Seattle's defense. Rank 1 defense in the
So they'll get another shot on offense.
definition. Jake's the best user defender in this league. And once again, he shows it right now.
Up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Forward pass by Rev.
And this is a unit that
He was guarded.
like they've woken up yet.
Great
I mean,
user
a punt and a
defend
turnover on their first two drives.
by
And I think the
by
game's
Jake.
starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball,
I am going to try this shit one more time. Let me see how this goes.
Create it, exploit it.
Jake just pick sixed it.
Yeah, I saw the comments. Fucking absolutely ridiculous by Rev, and he wonders why I did pick him to win this game.
Handoff to start out the drive.
I mean, look, Jake's got the best defense hands down in the league. I mean, he just...
Hey, I got Jake going to the Super Bowl.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one will swallow.
I mean, he is just hit sticking Rev left and right since I've tuned in.
And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Ryan on second down. Throw right side caught by Ridley.
Got Atlanta playing down already. That's the last thing Rev needs, because he'll turn over the ball playing down.
And just a small glimpse there.
There's another hit stick guarded by Earl Thomas. Man, Jake is just coming out firing at the gates.
Rev does not play well from behind, man. He's a very, very good clock controller. He does not like being behind whatsoever.
And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down.
Got a 3rd and 2 right here.
Three there on the pickup, but
Out route.
to move the chain.
Rev picks up the first. Nice little route.
Now from the 33.
And I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to chip away, first down here, first down there. Take your time coming down the field. You got a lot of time left in this game.
7 yards on the pickup.
Just be patient.
With a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Frito, to your comments, I see you talking about user D over there. I mean, if you want to get technical, I led the league in INTs with my user linebacker. I led the league in tackles with my linebacker.
You gotta remember, Frito just has the best computer player in the game who leads the league in sacks right now.
He's not talking about his computer player. He's definitely referring to his brother, who definitely is by far one of the top user defenders in this league, hands down.
Wait, Frito's brother?
Yeah, Frito brother, Trevor.
I honestly had no idea they were related.
Oh my God, another INT by Seattle.
For 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't
Oh
make sure
my
he's
gosh.
absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right?
Another here we go. This is why Seattle's undefeated. This is why Seattle's the #1 seed in the entire NFL. He's just showing right now.
I mean, Rev was nervous going into this game. I mean, his initial statement was he just wished he could put on a good game. Obviously, he is not.
Well, I mean, you could tell Rev's not even in sync. I mean, he's asking you a question right now.
I was just about to comment on that. I'm like, in the zone when he responds.
He's worried. Rev's worried about what information you know about DevNat instead of worrying about the game he has going on right now.
No, Rev, just to answer your question, since you took the time out of your game to ask, no, I had no idea. Frito even brought me into it.
Omar, you faced my brother when he was on heavy painkillers because of his torn ACL. Shut up. Why are you even in these chats? You should go ghost until the next season. Like, you should just...
Damn, Max.
Like, just leave. Omar, like, tired of your shit.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Oh, shit.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just
gotta see what Jake does here. He's throwing to the running back. Oh!
Now here's Michael Dixon.
Oh! Rev almost had a big play right there.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Yeah, my stream's still not loading, man. I'm kind of going in blind here. Try to keep me, help me keep tabs on this.
And that was a good defensive stop by Rev. Much needed. Let's see what he can pull together here. Rev, keep your composure. If you want to stay in this game, keep your composure.
Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They begin the drive with Pumphrey. And some room
backed up in your own 3.
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone.
Rev,
First
don't
down.
force anything.
I guess it's good we can't
take your yards. That's a nice run right there, Rev.
The defensive coordinator now, huh?
That's a good run. It's a good play call right there, Rev. Great blocking.
Whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
That's a good read right there. Way to stay patient. Let the blocking do their job. Just wait for the open receiver, Rev. It's a good strike right there for another first down.
On the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Gun!
To throw on 2nd down. Ryan, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 69 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away.
And Rev throws a strike all the way down the sideline for a touchdown.
A simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down.
And that's going to be 7.
As a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
And his name is John C.
getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 38. They begin with a run by Penny. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open.
Had time
not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Nobody was getting open.
To the
It was
line,
just
facing
great
a 3rd
coverage
and
by
7
Rev.
following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That's good coverage by Rev. Got a 3rd and 7 here. Let's see what happens here. Got the running back coming out the backfield.
Now here's Michael Dixon.
And you got a fumble. Jake's gonna have to recover that. Another good play by Rev's defensive line. And man, his defensive line has been playing lights out the second half of the season and continuing into the postseason. It's going to have to force Jake to punt over here. Looks like a good punt. It's getting it down him at the 7-yard line. Yeah, I think one of the biggest types for Rev in this entire run is he's figuring out and getting really comfortable with his defensive scheme. He's starting to get really used to the mechanics now. And his defense is starting to form into his own.
Tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. The tackle made by KJ Wright.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Like I said on the show today,
Under 4 to go now, the clock runs and they come
I picked
up
Jake
on
to
2nd
win.
down.
Jake the favorite, but can never count Rev out. I mean, look what he did to Joey. It's just Jake always finds a way. He always finds a way to win.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
It's going to be hard to run on Jake's defense. He has one of the best rushing defenses in the league.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
He's got a 3rd and 11 at his own 6. Let's see what Rev can do here. At least maybe get some extra yards. Not have to punt from his own end zone. There you go. Throws a strike, almost gets the first. Looks like he's going to be short of 1 yard. Yeah. Yeah, but he gave himself some cushion. He's not punting from his own end zone. It was a good play call, Rev.
So far, they've had
should have gotten the first 2, and it was a good punt.
Because you've got to have something to show.
Don't want Lockett getting the ball, especially in open space at all.
Neither side has scored. 3 punts isn't a bad thing, but when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jake's going to come out 1st and 10 at his own 36. He's got a stretch call. It's a nice block, but Rev fills the gap quick. Almost at the 2-minute warning. Holding Rashad Penny, 6 rushes. What was that, 19 or 29 yards? Revs D showed up today. Definitely could say Revs D showed up the first half.
On second down, Wilson dumps that off to
Shit,
Kenny as
only
running
7
back.
points was a pick
And he'll get
six.
it out a couple yards
Wasn't
shy
against
of
the
midfield at the
defense.
48. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Good read, Jake. Out to the running back.
2 minutes
That
to
little
play
arrow
in a
route.
tightly contested
That'll be a first down.
half.
Probably take this into the
With
2
more
minute.
NFC playoff action
We got
after
ourselves
this.
7-7 with Seattle at his own 48, 1st and 10 to start off.
They'll run it now out of the
2
gun.
minute drill.
And an alley to run.
Welcome to the show, guys.
17 yards on the
Season
pickup
1
there. The drive will
divisional
continue.
round.
It's a first
And
down.
Yeah, they really needed to
we
get
got the
something going,
ones.
didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The
The
running game starting to come to the front for them.
That's
Providing
gonna be a
nice
first
pickup there
down.
to keep this drive going.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Jake's probably going to keep this ball on the ground. He's probably for sure wants to get points out of this drive no
They
matter
keep it
what.
with Penny on 1st down. And past the 30 down to about the
Doesn't want
27.
to sack or anything the
Just
way
what you
Revs
want on a
defensive
first down
line
run.
has
Call
been
it 8
playing.
yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a good
This
cutback
drive has
right
turned
there.
into an extended one, and the guy
Jake
carrying
just
the ball,
starting to see the
he's
holes
becoming more
nice.
like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some
Seeing the
damage on the
holes, seeing the
defense.
cutbacks.
So after a while, I'm
Man,
not too sure how
Rashad
many
Penny-
guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
With all that skill points he got, what does agility go up to? Like 98?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now
Couple
before this
audibles.
first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
And it looks like the 0-1 trap, and that's going to be a first down. Jake's got 2 timeouts. Just called one of them. He's got 2 timeouts, 54 seconds at Rev 16. He's got all the time in the world right now. He can call whatever he wants. He can call a couple run plays right now. He can call a couple plays to the flats. Jake's controlling this right here. This last 2 minutes of this game, of this attack. Sorry, guys.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
See how Revs responds in the red zone.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So this
So
will be
we'll
accepted
got
as
time,
emerging offense.
scrambling,
backwards.
throws a strike to lock it. Was that offensive holding? Against the offense. It's illegal touching. Legal touching. Illegal touching. That guy that caught the ball, where'd he come from? The stance? Did he even run out of bounds?
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about
That's
the way
gonna
they
be
were
a
able to
sack.
contain him? That also tells me the coverage was
You know,
excellent downfield.
Revs defense is just...
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big
Revs
following the
defense is
sack.
playing good.
It's 3rd and long
His
here.
defensive line is playing good.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Jake's gonna run the ball.
Sebastian
He's gonna
Janikowski
keep
to
it
try the
conservative.
Seahawks field goal.
He's gonna take his 3 points.
And Janikowski bangs it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Rev, don't get reckless here. Take the 10-7 at halftime. It's a win for you.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional round matchup. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And an alley to run. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're
Wow,
almost
Tyler
in field
Lockett
position.
almost broke out for a kick return there. What should have been.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Second half begins with a run from Penny. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
Yeah, Al, that
Still
definitely
remember
should
that
have.
old grass that we used
That
to play
definitely
on,
should
right,
have been a
and chew it
TD
up?
on that
Now,
kick
forget
return.
that artificial surface.
But,
Instead of pellets go up. Still a nice
You
play
know,
by
this
the
Madden,
defense.
it's not easy to run kick returns. I mean, it's easy to run kick returns, but every time you either get hawked or you get that block shed right up the middle. Never fails.
Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching
Got ourselves
how
a
the
3rd and
defense
4.
stayed in sync, stayed in great
Jake's at his own
communication.
49.
And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
It's only a field goal game.
Him up to each defender.
No, Jake
Ended up making a
definitely
nice play,
doesn't
even
want to
though
give
it was
the ball back to Rev.
Now it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 34.
There he is. Yup, I saw it.
There'll always be
That was a
place
good
for
hot route,
methodically
Jake.
marching the ball
Jake
downfield.
hot routed
But when
that
you can pick it up in big
perfectly.
chunks and
Rev
strike like that,
pressed
have
everybody.
explosive plays,
Tyler Lockett
that's
just
often the
blew by
difference in winning and
everybody.
losing.
That was
Those types
a
of
good,
plays
good,
that can
good,
knock a
good,
defense
good,
off
good
balance,
read, Jake.
that'll drive a
Waited
team
to
towards
see
a
that in the
victory.
pre-snap.
19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Jake's definitely
10 more
running.
there,
You know
another
Jake's
first
running the
down.
ball.
Now this is an
Comes his
example of
0-1
breaking
trap.
down a
There's
defense,
the
'cause
hole.
A lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys
Jake
to
is
come
starting
over
to
and
close.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And now
First
they're
and
gonna
goal
get
at
it
the
down
7.
At the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board
And
to
he
the
gets
field because they
stuffed.
were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Rev needs a big, big, big stop here. He does not want to let Jake punch this in.
And he's going to have to eat this.
It just
and
won't go
down he
well.
goes.
Won't be a good
Ted
thing.
McKinley in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Little play action.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards.
And that's going to be a sack.
Find anywhere to go with the football. Had
Man,
to
Rev's
eat it,
D
and
line.
ended up on the
Oh,
ground.
God. They're just... Rev's D line is just making plays left and right. Second half of the season versus Billy, now versus Jake.
It's 3rd and long here.
I wish I had a D-line like that.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. This will be caught just inside.
See what Jake got up his sleeve here. 3rd and goal at Revs 18.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
The goal for any
And he
offense
takes
versus
it
his
down
own
to the
defense,
4-yard line.
Find the holes where guys are available.
Jake's going
and
to take
put
his
the
3
ball on the
points.
receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
It was a
They did
good
it well
stop
there.
by Rev.
Perfectly executed crossing route. And Janikowski bangs it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Hopefully the CPU doesn't block it like they did
in
Miami's kick.
the defense too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but
So we
don't
got
break
ourselves a
approach.
13-7 game. Seattle's up, 3rd quarter, 3:26 left.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much.
Revs are going to
He's marked down
definitely return
at
this one out the
21-yard
end
line.
zone.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their
And he's
first
going to get
possession
hit
of the
at
second
the
half
21.
there. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Bobby Wagner coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11.
Careful, Rev. That was just great user coverage by Jake. He covered 2 receivers at the same time with Cam Chancellor. He brought the house on that play. Rev couldn't force a pick. He had to take the sack.
That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's see what
so
Jake
many
got up his
screen
sleeve here.
passes are the result
It's like
of
another
excellent
play.
acting by
Oh,
everyone.
nice little screen.
But
Bobby
sometimes the
Wagner's
guy
there,
getting the
though,
ball
to make
takes
the
play
tackle.
off. The running
And that's
back
why
is-
he's going to the Pro
He's
Bowl.
eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't
His
act
awareness,
well about whether he's
he
going
can
to
read and
block or
react,
leak
the
out or
speed.
whatever. And I think
Bobby
that they
Wagner's
saw
all
that.
over
That's
the
why they were able
field.
to get to him on it.
Gun!
Expect pressure on this play. 3rd and 20. Expect Jake to bring something here. Some sort of heat coming.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he slides to avoid the hit. It'll be a gain
Maybe
of 9,
block the running
and
back
that's
here,
going to bring
Rev.
up a 4th down.
Partner, he was going through his
And
progressions.
gonna take
not
off.
there, not
All right.
there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit.
Definitely
for
going to
good
have to
measure.
punt, though.
And he
Punting
puts
from
a
your
little
own
something
red
extra
zone.
into this one, by far his best of the night.
Man, Rev. Gotta start moving the ball, though.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they
Can't
had 3
rely
points
on-
last time, but they didn't want 3 points.
Gotta come up with
because
something
they were
else,
well
Rev.
within
Can't
range
rely
of
on
scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that.
Hail
Let's just
Mary
go ahead and
pass.
be frank about the whole thing. The only one
One-on-one
happy about
coverage to
3-point kicker.
score
Exactly.
touchdowns.
You throw
Gotta
it through
figure a
the
way to
post,
start
that's gonna
moving
help
the
him in
ball.
contract time. But
At
that
least
offense,
change the
they're thinking, let's
field
get in the end zone
position.
this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
So bad.
I don't know about
Even
that.
though that was a good punt, though, for how far back
Now
you were.
Wilson on 1st down. Leaves it for Petty. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training
That's a
staff
good
works on
read by
him,
Jake, and
we'll
he's
step
going to
aside
take
and be
that.
right back.
Go for about to. Ooh.
So one play, and they're already just shy of
Shot
midfield.
Penny just got hurt.
Gun! 4 down! Right, east! Check 51! Check 51! Hey! Be ready for one word.
A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up
gonna be a
with a
run right
2nd
here.
and 1.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4
The hole was there. Jake ran into his blocker, but he got a great animation over there. Typical Madden animation. Give you the extra 9 yards.
And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
They'll go again with McKisson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball.
He's going to get a first down and some.
And that's probably a good
Oh, man, he is just starting to run all over Rev. And the injury report looks like Rashad Penny. We will be seeing him back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Finally figured everything out. Back in the booth.
And Sads is back in the booth.
Pisses me off, man. I couldn't get it on for some reason. Looks like Jake's going to close it out here on this drive, though.
It's looking that way right now. He's getting the right. Oh, he's getting the good block. Hits the outside. Oh, takes it all the way down to the 3-yard line.
That's one hell of a run, man. He's running all over Rev.
Rev just can't stop this rushing attack. Jake showing why that he had the best running back in the league this year.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
See what Jake calls here. Looks like a little goal line dive. Wow, they didn't give him any yards for that.
Stood up the line.
Back now in
I would take this into the 4th quarter. Let the clock go. Well, yeah, of course, Bugsy. Zeke definitely was the league MVP. I'm just saying, going based off of, you know, once he got hurt, that's why Penny was the league MVP.
He'll get it up the middle. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane.
Jake's got to punch this in.
Right around the 1.
Don't want to settle for 3 here.
I was going to say, if Jake keeps him in this game long enough, Rev's good enough player to really make some noise in the 4th.
Rev also hasn't had a first down this entire second half.
Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And not going to be able to push this.
You think this is 4-down territory here?
Right at the line of scrimmage.
No, you take the 3 points, go up by 2 possessions.
Defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
If you're Seattle, you take the 3 points, you go up by 2 possessions. 2-possession game no matter what. And like I said, Rev hasn't gotten a first down this second half. Rev hasn't even crossed the 50-yard line. Rev hasn't crossed the 50-yard line all game besides the one Hail Mary touchdown.
I'm not going to lie, he had a hell of a defensive stand right there. That was, what, all 4 downs?
I mean, Rev's been good. Rev's been good. Rev's been good. His red zone defense has been great, but I mean, it's not easy to score in the red zone for anybody in Madden. It's one of the hardest things to do, score a touchdown in the red zone.
Which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Last week in that wild card win, only 1 catch.
Let's see what Rev's got here. It's a nice little strike.
I honestly think this is the most important drive of his game. If he doesn't make any type of noise on this drive,
this might be the make or break it right here for Rev.
Marty calling out a pick 6 here.
Uncorks one for Davis. He couldn't quite hold it.
Marty calling a pick 6. Love it. Love it.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than
They
Oh!
got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can
Almost
expect
had the
more
pick.
passes like that
You guys can come
downfield.
in. Hi, Leo. You're gonna go night
So
night?
second down and 10.
Are you gonna go night night now?
From the 40.
Gotta get in. Get in. We're watching Uncle Jake's game. Got a 2nd and 10 here. Rev at his own 40.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Rev at least needs a
And
field
he'll be
goal.
brought down
I
just
feel like
shy
you
of
at least need a
midfield
field
at the
goal out of this
49-yard
drive.
line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
That is the second time in a row. I mean, Marty is calling it out. I mean, he's missing these streaks wide open over the middle of the field.
I think Rev's scared to throw the streak though.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually
I think
crossed your
Rev
mind
is scared
with
to
him
throw
running
the
the
streak.
team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
That's the third one in a row. But now watch, Jake's gonna bait him into throwing it sooner or later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Yo, what are you talking about, Frito? What did I miss here? Junior Trifus is watching the league they will inherit. What?
On second down, Ryan.
Frito's been on one all day, man. He's literally been our third commentator, but he has been in the chat box all day.
I swear I swear he must be mad. Don't throw it, Rev. Don't throw
This is
it.
the most I've ever seen Frito on Twitch, man. He's just been trolling all day.
I think either Frito's mad at me because I took a shot towards his game yesterday versus Al, or Frito's just having fun with everybody.
Big ass sack by Jake right there, man.
Oh, Frito's talking about Leo. He's talking about my son. My son's next to me right now. My bad. That's so funny. Got a 3rd and 23. Jake's gonna just play basic coverage, and he's gonna pick it. He took it back to the crib, and he's gonna get called for a holding on it. That play's coming back, but that's a pick though. Wow, Marty.
Marty calling it out, man.
Marty. Good call, Marty.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Man, we are at 20 views right now. We should have another game kicking off here in the next minute or two.
Yeah, the Steelers.
Marty, man, if I were you, I'd get the Bill Steelers up on the main screen now, man, and get Falcons and Seattle on the picture-in-picture. I'm pretty sure this game is over. Rev cannot stop Jake's run game at all.
Turning point they need. Picked off at the 17. And a very good return as he'll take it.
Oh my God.
Okay, it's real simple.
Oh my God, look at that guy not doing anything.
Well, eat your words, because he just gave him a huge breath of fresh air right there.
Do it! Just
What
do
the
it!
fuck?
Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make
I don't know
your
if
dreams
Jake was trying to
come
make that
true.
a game.
Nothing is
Make
impossible.
this a game.
No, what are you waiting for?
I mean, he ain't doing it in not the playoffs.
Do it!
Unless Jake
Yes,
just
you
wants
can.
another interception with Griffin or something.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
See what he does here.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Oh, good job, Rev.
Ready, guys?
Stay patient like that, Rev. Somebody's going to get open.
Oh my God, he just ran in.
And they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Throwing on
Oh,
first down,
man.
but this one winds up
You
to
had
be
everybody
incomplete.
coming at you, screaming at you on that play,
He
Rev.
can even settle for 3 here, honestly. I know that's not his ideal thing he wants to do, but he can definitely settle for 3 if necessary.
Oh, yeah, well, Rev has all these
From the 34,
timeouts.
they'll
He
come
can
to the line
definitely
on
take
2nd
3
and 10.
points and still make this a one-possession game.
20, 20.
Got a 2nd and 10. Rev is just about in field goal range.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan.
See what Jake does.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice
What a
job there,
user
forcing
play.
incompletion. They've been
What a
very
user
cohesive,
play, Jake.
knowing each other's moves all
Should have given
game
him the
long,
user SWAT
and
on
they
that.
get
I
on
know
the
Jake
spot just
hit
about
B
every
and
time.
X.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
20, 11. The pressure drops.
There you go.
off as
3rd
they
and
look to
10 is a
throw.
big play right here.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw
Right
there,
in the middle.
magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge
Good
pickup.
play,
What
Rev.
they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time.
Let Jake
Rev's
make a
starting to
read.
make some noise, man. He's starting to make some noise.
Let Jake make a read, Rev,
Finally,
and
a
then
first
you
red
just
zone opportunity
make
for
the
these
read after
guys.
him.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
12.
Ryan will throw again. Dancing to his left.
Jake called the timeout. He wasn't
And he
happy
just
about
throws this
something.
one away.
Man, Max, don't forget, man. We got 100 bits on the line tonight.
What's the old adage?
Yes, we do.
Don't hurry.
Loser
That
drops
went
the
right out
bits.
window there. He was hurried, harassed.
Oh, yeah.
The ball had to be
Loser
got
will
rid of,
drop the
otherwise
bits
he
for
was gonna get
DevNat.
sacked.
Got a 2nd and 10. Rev, don't listen to Coach Ice Punch.
So now
Ice
2nd
punch.
and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Ryan.
Rev has to score here before this 2-minute warning, man.
And he just checked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's
Gotta
reach.
score something.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
He's getting blitzed. Ugh. Rev, what are these?
This offense was on the
These
move. Now
pass
2 straight
calls.
incompletions.
Look what he's
and
running.
Looking at 3rd and 10.
Got a 3rd and 10 inside the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again.
Not looking good for
Ryan.
Rev. I feel a lurk coming right here.
Thrown incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about
I'm
the
feeling
execution
the
of
lurk.
that defense right
Let's see
there?
what happens.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on
He
3rd
got
down.
him?
But if there's a time to force,
Did he
you
just
felt like
drop
he
that?
needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That was an
So
That was an
4th down,
incredible
out
ball.
trots the kicker in a big spot here.
That was a great throw by Rev. What was that? A drop? Was that a drop? Did he not get 2
Bryant's
feet
kick
in?
is good.
What
And the
happened?
deficit trimmed to 6 now at 16-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
Well,
that's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
yeah, I'm going to watch this again, Omar, right now. That was incredible.
A lot of people think the very
gotta
next
see
time
this.
out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
What?
Check 50, check 50.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Time for a break.
Man.
We're back to
Man.
after this.
We have... Got a 2nd and 1. Jake at his own 37.
Thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 2-minute warning.
Again, it's Penny. They're just 4 yards on the pickup.
First down will not be. This is exactly where Jake wants to be. Getting that first down.
But that's good enough to extend the drive.
Yeah, Jake checking. He knows he needs to get another pass in. He doesn't want to get screwed like he did in last Madden.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Hey, over here. Check it back,
Oh, shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
There you go, Rev.
Come on, let's go.
CPU just block shedded the shit out of him. Came up with a big hit there. Got a 3rd and 4. Jake at his own 47. Jake's definitely going to have to pass. He's got to get this one in. This is a huge play.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
And there it is. That's going to be the game.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught.
Jake completes the pass.
Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And that's going to be the game.
And they'll indeed take
Wow,
a
Rev.
knee.
Good game, Rev. Wow. Good job, Rev. Listen, Rev came in as a huge underdog. Guys should have not even made the playoffs and made a huge second half run. Beat Billy in the wild card on the road. Came into Seattle. Gave Jake a run's worth for his money. Just came up short. 6 points. Rev, you left it all out on the field.
Play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So they stay alive in the NFL.
Rev, you did everything you can.
To the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have
3
to,
interceptions
they have
will
to be
kill
ready,
you.
because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure.
Charles Davis, I'm Brady.
They all want to meet Neymar. But me, I am Neymar.
Ronaldo's the best striker in the world, but on my team, he plays centre-back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Man, Rev, 22 rushing yards, though. That killed you. You're not the air it out kind of guy.
They all want to meet Neymar. But me,
Look
I
at
am Neymar.
Russell Wilson just getting that 10th pass in
But on
there.
my team, he plays centre-back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
The Champions League final. That's right.
They all want to meet Neymar. But me, I am Neymar.
Rev
Ronaldo's the best striker in the world,
says
but on my team, he plays centre-back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
yeah.
The
Well,
Champions League final. That's right, Jay.
you pass against the scrubs. Rev, good game, man. Well, your entire season was well deserved. Fun
They
watching
all
you
wanna
against
meet
Billy
Neymar.
yesterday.
But me,
Even
I
fun
am
watching you
Neymar.
playing Jake just now.
Ronaldo's
You,
the best striker in the world, but on my
played
team,
him
he
real
plays
tough.
centre-back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
The Champions League final. That's right, James.
What's going on here?
That might have been NFC Championship.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow. And just in, Steelers and Bills.
The AFC Championship game.
Oh,
The
man.
divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Wow. Looks like I get to scout my AFC opponent. Actually, I already know Trevor. I just really rarely watch Shane play. I'm kind of rooting for Trevor because I want to have our third matchup of the season. But, man, I'd love to play Shane in the AFC Championship. I feel like it'd be a trip to the Super Bowl.
Carry for the former Hawkeye,
That matchup.
and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Godlike. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Wadley. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On the carry, it's Wadley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Here's Wadley on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run it down out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The defensive tackle Kyle Williams there for the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll try the air now. Here's Rudolph. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. A Steeler first down and a pickup of 11 yards.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. Create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Rudolph throwing deep for Stewart. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. In for the score. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs.
And his name is John C.
Here's Tywan Jones on the return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10.
No. Check. Patriot. All right, here we go. Boom.
Now the first carry for a former Pitt Panther, LaShawn McCoy. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Leopard!
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
All right, now, lucky 56.
Now Rudolph on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
So what's the old expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football? I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. It's Vontae Davis, the Pro Bowler, in on the stop.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Leo, what'd you do?
All right, now, lucky 56.
What did you do?
56. Detroit!
You better put your iPad back on. All right, guys, let me know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They get...
Hey, cuppa, hey, cuppa, hey.
On the pickup there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 36! 36!
On 1st down, it's Rudolph. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
On the run, Darkwa. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Okay.
Yo, 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 yo. Testing.
Who's that?
Why is my nephew still up right now?
The stop for no gain brings up
That's
2nd and
hilarious.
10 from the 20.
Shit, man. I'm not gonna lie, Max. I picked this game fucking wrong. I apologize to Shane. It's looking like he's gonna run away with this shit.
Yeah, me and you both.
I mean, I don't know what happened on that first touchdown. It was fucking ridiculous.
Look, the 1st down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find.
Yeah, but he's also driving down Trevor's throat right now.
Yeah, he is.
In this case, they went against the tendency.
It's almost
That's
like
Jake. That's Jake.
A big pickup. And guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a 1st down.
That's
Yo,
Marty
Max.
asking who that is.
Yo, Max, on that fucking touchdown though, Rev had, I couldn't even tackle Julio Jones. It was like a fucking glitch.
Oh yeah, I know that. I
Shit
mean,
was
you were
retarded.
touching him. You were touching him.
And that's going to bring up a
Madden.
4th down.
Yo, but let me ask you something, Jake. In the 4th quarter, how about that throw Rev through to the corner to the tight end?
Oh, in the end zone?
Yeah,
I thought he was in. I thought he was in.
I thought he was in too. I was
I'm
like,
not gonna lie
holy
about
shit,
that.
what a dot.
Sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
Oh
Honestly,
my
fucking-
God,
I should
Shane.
Wants to hear.
What are you doing, Shane?
That's shitty. That's
What are you doing?
Yeah, he said lap. He said lap. He knows to take lap on that one. Come on, Shane.
They go play action here on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think
Man,
on early downs like that
Steelers
1st down
D
there,
is
need to
getting
be a little bit
in,
more
though.
careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
That front is getting in. Who is that?
to play
Stephon
with.
Tuitt? Cameron Hayward? I mean, they're good in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23.
Yo, I was a little nervous for you for a sec. Rashad Penny?
Yeah. Well, dude, I should have had a kick return against him. I picked 6 fucking Rev, and they called a block in the back. I had all sorts of bullshit happen, but, I mean, that's Madden.
Bottom line is,
And wins
gotta
are
go
win.
with the dub.
Yeah, let's focus up on this game because you're playing the winner, right?
Yeah, I am playing the winner. That's why I'm tuned in right now.
Who would you rather play? I want to see you. I'm not gonna lie. I
You know
want to see
what?
you play Trevor
Look,
because
I'm not gonna lie.
you've had
I'm
2
not
good
gonna
games
lie.
already.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had Shane's number. But for some reason, he looks like he's way better at this Madden than last year's Madden.
Yeah, he got better than the first, from the first 8 weeks to the next 8 weeks, the back half of the season, he looks a lot sharper on offense, that's for sure.
Oh, his offense looks so
Yeah, in the
much
beginning, he
better.
kind of looked more on that basic side, and then, I watched him his first game against Al, and I was like, eh. But no, he's definitely opened up his playbook.
Oh yeah, he definitely does. He's got some plays up his sleeve easily. So you know, like I'm sitting here like, Trevor's gonna win, because that's just what I'm used to. But I mean, like I said on the show today, I'm not gonna take anything away from Shane and what he's done this year. But I mean, he's definitely a lot better than what he was in Madden 18. That's for sure.
Well, let's just be honest. With it also only being 7-0, there's a lot of game left, man.
Especially when you missed the field goal and could have made it a 2-possession game.
Oh yeah, well, we'll see what happens. And he caught a nice, like that first touchdown. I don't know if you saw it, but like it was just broken fucking coverage, so it was an easy touchdown too to get the first 7. So a field goal would have been nice. Al saying everyone missing kicks in the playoffs. No, Al, you fucking missed a bunch of kicks, you fucking cocksucker.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Al. Everyone is missing kicks, but you know nobody lost on the kick. I'm just saying, you know what I mean, Jake.
Al, come announce this with us. Look, even Marty's about to get on this shit.
Well played, I must say.
No, Marty's about to get on because he's about to troll Trevor. He has other plans. Oh boy, there he is.
I like that mask better, man.
That one better than the Jason, right?
Oh, that one's legit though.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Al said, "You lucky bastard."
Dude, the read option killed Al in the fourth quarter.
All right, what do we got going on
Marty,
here?
you gotta turn it up a little bit more. You sound like the pumpkin.
Listen, I feel like I'm pretty fucking loud right now.
You hearing? What's up, you motherfuckers?
The reason why you can't hear me because I wasn't dialed into chat. Now I'm in chat.
All right, we know you came in the chat because we know you want to troll Trevor.
You know what? I didn't troll Trevor on my week 17 thumping of him, or 16. I can't remember. Maybe it was 16. I gotta write up my fucking 16 on that.
16.
Yeah, 16. I still gotta go on about that, which I will do. But no, I mean I'm on here because the wife's got the baby and she relieved me. She said, "Go do Dev Nation," and then I said, "Wow, I need a frosty one of these." Let's get some purple here.
But let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those
there you go, Marty.
They didn't get them. Can they come back now? Start over again.
You can tell how much I've finished by the purple. Yeah. Welcome to the show. All right.
Marty, it looks so funny on the feed.
Oh, bro. Was it a little darker? Here, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go, a little bit brighter. I don't know if it's better if it's brighter or not.
So Marty, what do you think about this game so far?
Well, so far, I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed with Shane early. However, Trevor being Trevor, he looks like dog shit, and he's only down 7. So you gotta you can't listen. There's a lot of game left right now. And you definitely gotta be careful if you're Shane here. You can't be melting down and doing something stupid and getting down about whatever. You gotta keep the fucking pedal to the metal here, but be smart. You know, you gotta definitely stay aggressive on D. But he had wide. I mean, that's a late throw. He's wide. Is that he drops it. He was wide
it was
open.
a late throw. No, you're right. That was a late throw, and that's why he dropped it.
Yeah, a late throw, definitely. Shane needs mentally. He needs another score here because he's gonna get nervous if Trevor gets 3 or whatever. And Trevor he clings to games, and all it takes is one little spin move from McCoy, and he'll, you know what I'm saying. I mean, you know that, and look at what I was just telling you. And what is this? This is just a super late drag And there, and I just
why even throw that ball though? He felt pressure. He got scared. He saw the pressure and got scared.
While I said Shane was going to win this game, I did say that you got to be careful of the mental aspect of what goes down here. And there you have it. And this like this, if Trevor scores here in out of nowhere, you have a different half.
Yeah, and I was just saying, Marty, that I thought that Shane kind of opened up his offense from the beginning of the game to now, from the first half of the season to the second half, but that was a bad play. He said wrong freaking button is what he said in the chat, but you never know.
It could have been a wrong button. I mean, it's such a late throw right there. That just looked bad.
I mean, whatever button he was throwing, it looked like it was going to be off his back foot with all the pressure he was getting. That's just my opinion. What is
I'll tell you what here. Trevor, you want to see bad offense in the red zone, take a look at this. I mean, you got McCoy on table routes there. That's all you're basically going to see here. And third and 8, what does he call here?
If I do have to play Trevor in the AFC Championship, I do have a defense that I am going to specially run for this McCoy shit. I am not letting McCoy doing anything to me that game. Trevor's going to be, it's going to be another way. Better be throwing other receivers.
From the gun, it's Allen. Man open right side.
Marty, so who would you rather see Max play? That's my question.
Are you asking me from an entertainment standpoint, or from like I need you to be more specific?
For entertainment purposes.
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
Shane or Trevor?
Yeah, like what draws more interest to you? What game would you rather watch?
I mean, listen, people, I don't know why, but people love Trevor for whatever reason. He doesn't really do much. He just kind of doesn't say shit and just plays the game. He doesn't know what the hell. Oh my, wait till you guys, you're going to be a few seconds behind me. Wait till you see this, dude.
Oh my God.
Yo, guess who's coming out, baby? It's Jameis Johnson!
Oh my God. That is huge for him, though, because it takes his offense off the field.
Yes,
oh my
Omar,
goodness,
that was
dude.
A kick return.
That was big time for Shane.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. That's huge for Shane because now he's up a couple scores. And he's not going to be scared the rest of the game. Trevor's going to have to go earn a fucking offensive touchdown, which is almost going to be impossible.
You see what Al just put, Jake?
I'm not gonna lie, you guys are gonna have to. Actually, I can read the chat on the fucking feed there. I can't read it on the whole. Look at that McCoy spin. Look at this. Out of the 5 wide, there goes McCoy to the flat instantly, and this is the play that'll get you a 70-yard. You got a 70-yard touchdown against the face mask. Oh wow, holding.
No, that was a holding.
That was a huge chug for that fucking kickoff return.
Marty, why are you so far ahead? Why are you a couple seconds ahead?
Oh, my bad. I'll just chill. Well, because listen, because I'm watching the native feed. I'm technically watching Shane's feed or whatever.
I'm watching Shane's feed too, and I'm still.
No, but Marty's actually watching like.
Oh, like only Marty, like only you have access to this, Marty?
No, but like the Dev Nation Live is recording the feed, and I'm watching the native. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be the most synced up on it. Here's the thing, though, you could theoretically be ahead of me. Like you could load Shane's or Trevor's feed faster than I can. Twitch is weird.
No, it's
like
Shane's feed. It's Shane's feed. I'm watching Shane's feed right now, and you're still ahead of me.
no, it's Verbal's feed. I think, isn't it? Is it half and half or Verbal? I can't see with the mask on. The text is too small.
No, Verbal. No, half and half is twitching right now.
I did see that. I think I did see the email from Shane come in, but why does it say Verbal's name up there? Is that because he's playing Verbal?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
That's
okay.
Because he's playing Verbal. Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So it's Shane's feed, and I'm watching it, but I'm gonna be the most synced up because the only reason why I'm the most synced up is because literally that's the the game show is recording on my machine. That's all it is. But you could essentially be ahead. I mean, I've had people loading the native feed be ahead of me that are announcing.
Are they getting desynced? Is there a desync now?
I mean, what do you think is going on? Do you think they're about to go play 9 holes right now?
That's
yeah,
fine.
they're getting desynced.
Jake,
that's funny as fuck.
hey,
Marty's
listen.
classic
Oh
comments.
man, Marty's classic.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's like, are they desyncing? It's just, we're just floating around.
Yeah, like Al said, that's exactly what happened to him and Frito. They're gonna have to restart, unfortunately.
Dude, Jake, me, you, and Marty, just us three on the broadcast, bro. Marty will troll me just the shit that comes out of my mouth. It's too easy for him.
Oh yeah, I'm all over that shit. It's bad. You were pretty good today, though. You weren't even bad. I couldn't even get in too much because I trolled pretty hard. Good win by both of you, by the way. It's always tough to get a win in the playoffs.
I missed Max's show, Marty. Do you have Toma winning this next game?
It was a few weeks back. I did pick Toma to win the game. Yeah, yep.
That's right, James.
Yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a game if he wins. I know,
but it was
tough.
But I didn't pick it like Jake sucks and then Toma's gonna win. I was like, I'm going out on a limb, and I'm saying that Jake is drunk and can't see his television. Toma win the game because he had that hot win over Frieza. So I did preface that with like, this is not a slap in the face. I'm going out on a limb that we're not going to see a double Trifus Super Bowl, and the more likely Trifus to go is Max, and it's just basically I'm just trying to get people spun up and get viewers. Yeah.
No, I feel like it's been better though. Like, I mean, Sadler's announcing more. Me and Max are like more people are kind of getting more involved with all the games too.
No, dude, it's so much better when you can talk to somebody because, like I say, I can just. I mean, I'm gonna do the Stephen A. Smith deal. I'm just gonna basically whatever my co-host says, I'm just gonna say the opposite, regardless of if I actually believe it or not. I mean, I'm just trying to give the people what they want. Fucking dumb shit and arguments. What happened? I was running around shopping like a bitch, so I missed the end of Max's game. What happened? The guys.
You gotta watch that shit.
I gotta rewind it.
Al got iced. Al got iced from 25 yards away and missed the
He
field goal.
Missed an. He got fucking iced, dude. Is there an ice command in here? There might be. Hold up, ready? I can barely see the damn screen. Oh,
no,
yeah.
Marty, but you got to rewatch that game. That was like, you want to talk about some.
You want to talk about some stupid shit? Like, even I made some really bad throws, Marty. Whoa.
Because I saw I was in a Halloween store and I saw Frito send in a message on Discord and he said something like Trifus is done or something like it said.
Yeah, he counted me out real early.
He said done, and I was like, the game's over? I was like, oh my goodness, you know? And then all of a sudden I got in the car and I was like, I gotta load this fucking game up. So I loaded it up. And I said it was loaded up overtime. So I sent an overtime fucking command. And JJ was like, overtime. And I was like, oh my fuck. And then as soon as I load up overtime, I pulled out of the parking lot, took a left, and all of a sudden I just seen shit blow up, and it was like Max won, and I'm like, what? So what did Al do? He gave you 6 points. Did he throw a pick or something?
No, Marty. So what happened was Max.
No, Marty.
So
it
Al
was
missed the field goal. Al missed the field goal, so they had to go to overtime. Like
Yep,
Al missed the game-winning field goal.
Retard.
And then, honestly, on the first possession, Al went for it on 4th down at his own 36-yard line.
Why?
His tight end. I don't know. I asked him the same question. I thought his defense could have stopped Max and maybe got the ball back again. He basically said he didn't want to let up a couple of slants after a punt and then just let Max kick the field goal. So he figured he just tried to win with his offense.
Yeah, because Al's known for his offense. You fucking clown.
No, and when I was announcing the game, I kept telling Sads, I was like, Al just needs to take his points and make Max have to score. You just, and
yeah. Yeah, dude, Al's
known for his offense.
Yeah, dude, Al's running around blitzing everybody, getting all these picks. His offense is just trash, and he's like, oh, I'm going to go for it on my own 30.
I don't know. I still will never understand. I mean, Marty, he picked me twice. He had a strict sack fumble on me. He had 3 turnovers with his defense. I really wasn't moving the ball too much on him. I was moving the ball, but he was getting turnovers all the time. I don't understand why he didn't trust his defense.
Max Frito's never going to let it. He keeps saying that you basically use the Jesus button.
I don't understand how I use the Listen, I don't understand how I use the Jesus button. Did you see these miracle passes Al was getting the entire game?
By the way, I'm not gonna lie, I really do love Frito in his comments. He's definitely one of the best trolls we have.
Definitely.
Not just being annoying. He's
no. He could talk. No. He's definitely the best to talk shit to anyone in this league.
And he leaves he leaves emojis and shit places. He makes reactions and stuff. It's good. He really pays. He doesn't pay attention a lot. He pays a lot of attention to the league. He's really up to date on shit.
The ice kicker was an act of God.
Yo, how do you fucking miss a 20?
No, Marty, I'll tell you one thing. Al played the scenario wrong. He was already in field goal range. All he had to do was come out in field goal, make me burn a timeout, run the ball, make me come out in field goal, make me burn another timeout. Al ran the clock all the way down to the 3-second mark, and he let me ice him. Al let me ice him when he could have just made me burn my timeouts.
They all want to meet Neymar.
Al, dude, what the hell are you doing? Can anybody load Shane's feed? I can't even load his shit up. I'm getting this fucking weird whatever this is. Are they playing this game right now? They literally could be playing right now. I'm just getting this space bullshit.
I mean, I was gonna say for all you know, Trevor's probably so livid after the desync yesterday and the desync now. Maybe they just dude, for all you know, Trevor's Sim win.
See what is going on with this game?
Yeah, because it's not up.
Can let me know? I'm going on a Discord real quick. Hold up. I gotta check committee chat here. I got fucking Alvin here.
Trevor is already up 24-14. That's what Shane just posted.
That what? Say that again?
I mean, I can't.
Dude, Shane just posted Trevor is already up 24-14 now.
How's that possible?
What?
Is he joking?
He might be high.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Oh, he's just kidding. What an ass. They're just loading in now. What an ass.
Max, as Alvin would say, man, they glitched him.
they glitching us. That's Alvin. They glitching us. Nobody knows who us is, but they glitching us. Right? Don't you notice how Alvin always says they glitching us, and I'm always like, who's us? Like who's the rest of who's getting glitched? And there's never an
I think he's referring to his team though. Like it's like they glitched me or they glitched us. Maybe he's referring to his team.
No, but I feel like there's always people that are like, yeah, man. Like there's always somebody else that like jumps on. I'm like, what the fuck is this? There's like an underground Alvin.
No, isn't Kevin Lacey his boy? Isn't he boys with Lacey?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. He never spells glitching with a G either. It's always glitching. Ends with the N. Just for those of you playing the home game. All right, so Shane is loading up. I'm just sitting here running ads like crazy on mute. Twitch loves me. I'm fucking racking up the dollars.
Yeah, sometimes that shit doesn't work for me, man.
Fucking cheers to that. Oh. We're down about half a bottle here. I got 3 mouses here. I'm all fucked up.
Now, Marty, you better make the playoffs next year because I predicted that. Don't fuck that up.
Well, with the fucking couple really bad losses early, not even bad, but like that lurk button was killing me. And then the sim loss to Kiko, man. I would have had 10 wins. I could have potentially been in the playoffs with a sim win to Kiko.
Well, you slipped up to CL Walker. That wouldn't happen again. Shouldn't happen again.
No, and
Who
listen,
else
I
Titans with another one.
Yeah, but I had point blank. I had CL Walker in before the second patch. I had CL Walker point blank throwing 4 or 5 passes to my user right to my face, and they were just completions. I couldn't intercept the ball. Nothing like what I'm the last like I think I was 10. I was 9-2 or 9-3 my last 10 11 games with when you could start intercepting the football. I don't know why. I was having a real hard time to before they made that update with the Y button.
Well, I had a bold prediction that 3 of you guys will represent the playoffs next year, and only one person from the North.
It's gonna be tough. I mean, I'm gonna have to best out like Al and Shane, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna be coming at Trevor and Max pretty hard. So
I think I need to start watching Shane a little bit more. I think I underestimate Shane. I guess I just don't watch him enough. I don't know. I mean, he gets his wins. I got to start watching him a little bit.
Well, if you want to know how to beat Shane, just tune into my game with him because I just held him to 6 points. Just duffed him in the mouth the entire game. No, what's tough about Shane is I don't know what it is. It might even be a little like you. He can run the ball for like 10 yards a pop on like a HB dive. It can like kind of wear you down a little, you know. And he knows some like good money passes. But obviously I shut that shit down because I do all my homework, so he ain't throwing the ball on me. Got some nice lurks and stuff, but to a regular dude, he's just gonna like throw some of these passes, and they're just gonna be like fucking big completions, you know. And if you just have no idea what you're doing, he's gonna like take advantage of you.
The other question I was gonna have for you is why do you play? You love playing in that other view. It's crazy.
Oh,
to me that looks so different.
The zoomed out.
Yeah, I mean you could see more of the field, right? Is that why you do it?
You know, it's weird because I actually think that passing from the other view is actually there's a I could talk about this for a couple minutes. If you pass from the other view, the closer view, it's actually a little bit easier because you have a really good sense of like depth on how close the guys are on the field. Like if you play from my view, you might think people are open and you try to throw it over the top and you'll get picked. You're like, oh my God, how did I get that? You have to understand that, like, you have to definitely understand the view. And like, I've been playing on it for like a while, but what I do like about that view is that you can see more of the field quicker but you just have to understand the depth of like when a dude is actually open. And then the other thing is people really underestimate this. And I feel like I think I'm like a number one in completion percentage in like almost every single season. It's sometimes not if your guy is open down the field or not. And again, this is a mega huge advantage that all of the Trifuses, Jake, Max, and Bugsy for sure, Al as well, but the three of you brothers abuse people on is that you lurk on like really short routes, like a drag, and then you will intercept a ball of a guy like 15 yards downfield because you'll be in the passing lane. And people don't understand that you can't throw the football 20 yards downfield with a guy in the passing lane. And the passing lanes are just as important as being blanketing. Like it will look like Max or Jake or Bugsy are not on a defender because they're nowhere near the dude, but they're in the passing lane and they're just holding Y. And as soon as you throw it, you're gonna get that interception. And so many people don't understand the passing lanes are so important. You have to wait a second or step. It's like Tom Brady. You got to take a step to the left, step to the right. It's like the devil's in the details, and the passing lanes are so big.
Well, I feel like your view, like like the view you use against me, because I blitz more than the average person. I'd say, especially last year. I feel like that view really benefited you because you'd pick me apart because you could see so much so quickly.
I don't know I don't know what I watch first. I really don't, but I really try to watch two things as soon as the play starts, and I just try to identify if it's a cover 2 or cover 3 shell or cover 4, because you can tell in like the first in the first tenth of a second. Also, same thing. You should always know where the pressure is coming from. If it's coming from the left, right, you should know where to step. If you got to step up, if you got to get if it's you kind of have to watch either the pressure coming or the safeties as soon as the play starts. And I don't know, the best way I think that you can do that is from the view that I plan. And then number 3, when you run out of the view, the standard Madden view, there's so many people that they will bounce it outside on a zone play or whatever, and they're running out of the outside and they have no fucking idea what the corners or nickel, dime, whatever linebackers are doing on the outside, and they will just run into somebody. On big gains, it's total luck. They have no idea what they're looking at, and I'm like, I know when I'm running the outside that the wide receiver is in a cover 3. He's gotten blocked. He's down the field. Like when I'm running the outside, it's because the people are getting blocked. Like I think that running is the biggest advantage on running from that view.
Do you feel like though it affects like your ball carrier moves at all? I mean, successful with them, but I'm saying as far as that view versus maybe like the standard view.
No.
Like when the timing of the juke and shit would be.
No, the only thing that I know is that if you're gonna turbo, obviously you're gonna have a lot less control of your ball carrier moves. If you're gonna keep calm on the sticks, I know some of the Trifuses have watched some of my games, and I have made a killing on some of my later games in the season on just literally, not turboing and just juke, spin, juke, truck. Just having control of your ball carrier. And as long as you're not turboing, you have, obviously you can get those moves off. When you're playing online, you're a little delayed. So if you're turboing, sometimes if you don't get the command off in time, then it doesn't register and then you get tackled. You also have the people who try to spin like 14 minutes before they even get there, and that's obviously not good either. I think the best way to do it is, again, right before you see that dude there, you're just not turboing and just, turbo. I don't think it affects your ball carrier moves at all. Like I say, you see your blockers downfield. You can set up blocks like crazy with wide receivers. I was like I say, I did that a lot last year with some of my huge runs. Gregory Sands there and whatnot. He was a beast. But some of those outside runs, again, that outside view is, I don't know. The weird part is I actually don't play with that on defense because...
Yeah, so I was just about to ask you. I was like, you don't use that on defense, though.
Yeah, I don't use it on defense because on defense, like I said earlier, On defense, you get a better sense of the passing lanes and the trajectory of the football and the fly. And it's more like, I'm a user. I don't need to cover the fucking sidelines, but I will cover the sidelines. I mean, I will run over there, but I don't need like to see the sidelines when the place.
You need like that in between the hashes, basically. Yeah.
And like, again, same thing. Like, I need to know, like, on a depth perception level, like, am I covering this dude down the field? You know, I need a little more up close view of this nonsense. Does this just shut off on me for no reason? Because this game was loaded up. I'm sitting here talking. I'm pretty positive this is going on.
I can't see it either, though.
Oh, okay. I did see him. He was in his control box there. Here we go. It's just kicking off right now. It's just kicking off.
How long have you played on that view for? You know, I only came into the season last year, so like, have you been playing on that view though for a while? Because I feel like I couldn't adjust to that.
You know what? I started off in like Madden like 17 or something, and I was like, you know, I tried, I bounced around, blah blah blah, but ultimately, like I say, especially in Madden 18, if you hand it off on an inside zone, I know some people, like, to me, some people would just go outside on an inside zone, and they had no, like, they would go outside if the inside was covered, and I get that, but I mean, I would go outside when I could see that there was that people were covered, you know, or like the inside was covered. So I don't know, man. I feel like that when you're running stretches and tosses, you can see the field so much better as a halfback for sure. And then again, I kind of attack the sidelines a lot. Like I sometimes will like just stay away from people's users or like trying to frustrate them if I throw to the outside. And again, you just see the field so fast, so much of what's going on. Like as soon as the play hikes, I mean, put it this way, if I look to the right of this field, I hike the ball. If I see your cornerback and your safety drop back in the same exact alignment in the first 1/10 of the play, I know it's cover 4 pretty much almost immediately. Because if your safety and your corner drop back in the exact same vertical drop, it's not a cover 2 or cover 3, it's only cover 4. There's only one other zone. If I hike the ball and I see your safeties slide a little, if they slide in any direction, any slide that's not a symmetrical separate is a cover 3 shell. So now I know it's either cover 3 blitz or cover 3 zone. I got to determine if it's a flat or not. But you know how fast I can know if you're in a cover 2? As soon as you hike it, it's an instantaneously I know. The only way that I'm not going to get off a cover 2 bomb on you is if you get pressure. Even if you cover the deep middle, like I probably will have something open over the middle on like an underneath route.
No, yeah, I'll give you your credit. You for the most part, you do pick people apart. I got frustrated with you last year, I'm not going to lie. At a certain point, I was like, this motherfucker just keeps hitting the open player. And the thing is you'll take your 4 yards. You know what I mean? You won't force it.
Well, because the thing is, it's like,
annoying.
Right, and it's like, listen, if you're going to call cover 3 flat or cover 3 this or whatever it is, as long as I don't get sacked, which is like what happened in my first playoff game versus you, I got sacked a lot. If you get in 3rd and long, well, now a lot of these things you're getting in trouble here on 3rd and long. You know, you limit your options. If you get down to 3rd and 7, almost every single time you could probably check down to a flat route versus cover 4, 3, and probably even cover 2. And again, cover 2 is probably the best short routage stopping D. But man, it's such a huge risk of cover 2 can give up the touchdown bomb over the middle. And some of the bombs, and I have a few in my playbook, they don't even come, like a lot of guys run like cover 2 and they just put their tight end on a streak. They put their slot receiver streak. Some of the good bombs, they're really deep, late developing posts. Like a typical example, this is the most basic rookie noob one, but like shallow cross, right? The play where you have the slot receivers is kind of on a medium in. The wide receiver set right is going to be on like a deep out, or comeback, and then the tight end is on a drag, and then the left receiver, he's on a deep in. And the halfback is usually on like a check release route. If you block the halfback, you're probably going to fucking be able to hit that deep wide receiver on a deep post for a touchdown or some huge, massive game. And no user is really going to see that coming because it's so on the outside of the field. And again, with the camera we play on, you're going to be like, okay, I'm in the middle of the field, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, okay, there's no one going down the middle. And then all of a sudden this dude, really late developing, quarterback gets out of the pocket a little bit, and you have this mega deep strike. I mean, some of your really good cover 2 bombs are against like, I think it's like PA, like the classic PA post shot or switch route there, where again the cornerback or the left or right wide receiver goes on the kind of a deep up in and out pass. And again, you gotta have time to throw this stuff, but yo, it's so open. And again, cover 2, you can call that to stop some of this fucking check down crap. But boy, you know, if you do that versus me or any like really good passer, you're taking a fucking chance. And I'm not gonna call a tight end streak and throw that on you. I mean, I know you're gonna cover it and see it.
But last year's, listen, the cover 2 last year sort of worked though. I don't trust it this year. I don't trust it.
It was better last year. It was definitely better last year. It's really scary this year.
So are they just playing this out now at 14-3, restarting the whole game just like this?
I think they're going to get the score to what it was, and then they're probably going to go chew clock. We're going to turn on chew clock and just let's see what he's doing here. Let's watch the clock here. 5:51, 5:52. He hikes it, and then
that's one way to call a play.
I'm a little confused.
Yeah, because he's going to need the ball. He's probably going to need punt, and then he's probably going to do it back.
Cover 4 can be a good D. It can be a good D, but again, like if you just hike the football and you see corner, safety from a high end zone point of view, and you see them all kind of fall back in a straight line, you're like, I'm probably going to have all day to throw this pass. Don't rush it. Like, you can take a check down on cover 4, but if there's cover 4 flats, all right, fine. Now your check downs kind of don't shoot yourself in the dick. But there's probably a minimalistic rush, and now like shit is going to open up. Just kind of move in the pocket and buy a little time, and somebody's most likely going to get open, you know.
Reading defenses isn't really the problem with me. A lot of the times, depending, like if I play someone like Al, not going to lie, someone like Al, he's someone that will do what I'll do. Like, so he's not always the middle linebacker, you know what I mean? So sometimes I try to find where the user is, because that's big. You got to know where the user is. You have to identify that.
Definitely a huge thing when you hike the football. Like, if you don't know where the user is, I mean, again, that's just like, it just has to be instinctual, where you have to kind of like know where that dude is. And again, you have to know that the dude that is being controlled by the user, he's going to do things that aren't going to be like the rest of the players. Like, again, like Trevor, he like basically lurks constantly. So he's going to like pretend to follow one route and then like pop off to the other. It's like mega obvious that he's doing it. He's not really subtle about it. Like some guys will chase a drag a few plays in a row. Like then they'll chase it and like bounce on you. Trevor, he's kind of always lurking. So you got to kind of count to like 3. By that point, he'll be all fucked up, and you can kind of throw it. But don't just throw it in the first like second or two. He's fucking. He knows what the lurks are and stuff, you know. And so like a thing versus like Trevor, if he was ever to call cover 2, it's hard to catch him in it. But if you did, if you send like a couple routes over the middle, maybe even an in, like a deeper in, a medium in, 10-yard in, send a drag. Do this first, Trevor. Ready? Send a drag. Send a 10-yard in, and then one of your wide receivers on a deep post. Guess what he's not going to cover? That deep post, never going to see it coming. He's going to pretend lurk the drag, hop over to your deep end, or your medium end, right? So 10 yards on the field. Now you got a wide receiver 30 yards downfield on a wide open cover 2 bomb. I
Well,
mean,
you and I want to say Rev. Rev is another person, honestly. I played him a lot. You guys run a lot of the ends. Like, Rev will fucking hit me with an in 15 yards down the field. Like, he purposely tries to move me away from that deep end. I mean, Rev's notorious for doing that against me.
Yeah, well, listen, as soon as that, I'll just say it this way, like, it doesn't really matter what way you're doing the play, but as soon as the weak side linebacker or whatever chases whatever that initial route over the middle is, on cover 3 anyway, even on cover 2 sometimes, I mean, think about it. The cornerback is going to drop back into space, and now the only thing that's left, now that, again, this is a great defense versus like regular amateur dudes. Like, you got a safety that's in the deep middle of the field who's going to like intercept a lot of bad passes that guys are going to throw that think they can fit the ball in, and they're going to the deep safety just pick shit like crazy. Right, cover 3 is great defense, but that linebacker 12-yard area on an in, the in is not a streak down the field, so the deep safety can't pick off an in. And if you chase something even a little bit with a linebacker, even if you're 5 yards to the left, right, and the in is going to the left, yo, the cornerback that's right there on that in, he's not covering that in. He's dropping back down the field, up the sideline. And then boom, there's that in, right? It's tough because you can't lab. You're like, oh man, this in doesn't work, because when you run it in practice, it doesn't work because you're playing versus a computer, and the computer doesn't chase. You play versus users, and the in on cover 3, it works. You know, it's.
Oh, like you see me, I run that X under play, and I literally wait for someone to decide to go for my underneath route, and I'll fucking throw the post right over the middle, especially if they're in the cover 2.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, like I said, the better players understand what to do, but I mean, I'll run into some people in this league, and then, you know, fucking they're sitting in the cover 2 or man coverage, and I'm just like, yep, post wide open.
I mean, again, if I do call cover 2 in this year's game, it's usually to like make you throw a bad check down, and I'm gonna be doing what you do. Like I'm not even. I mean, it's fucked up, but I'm sending 6 people on cover 2 these days. I'm literally
just making them throw quick. Yeah, that's what you gotta do this year. Though.
I'm sending 3. I'm sending my down lineman, my 2 linebackers, and then I'm manually blitzing one of my other linebackers because I don't even care if you get the ball off over the middle. I'm gonna be there waiting. I'm gonna make a decision. I might get a lurk, and if you throw to the flats, cornerbacks might pick that shit up. But I mean, I'm not gonna let a fucking 60-yard deep in go down. So I'm probably sending 6 guys, and you won't see that in the play art, because it looks like, just like a double fire 2 or something, right? You're just going to see the 5-man coming. But I really have 6. Because you can't, like, coverage on cover 2 this year is just, I mean, there's a place to fit in everything, but man, it's risky. It's risky, man. Guy gets out of the pocket or something like that.
Yeah, well, this year is just different. Like last year, you couldn't run man coverage at all. This year, you could at least mix it in there. Last year, you'd be dead if you ran man coverage.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I watched Al, Max, you, this, and that. I have a lot of man blitzes, man. I've run them versus Shane, Max, Trevor, and I've yet to get burned on a man blitz yet. I mean,
this year, it's nice to be able to use that though for once. You know what I mean? You could actually run man. I mean, fuck.
No, yeah, I know. Like fuck. I mean, like I say, I'll run a cover 1. You know, I'll do whatever, and like I'll just like be a safety and run around and troll. I'll like man up everybody but a safety and just run around. Because it's like, okay, I got the deep middle's covered. If something weird happens, I give up a huge bomb. As long as I'm not up on a press, fine. I mean, you could have a one-on-one down the sideline, but there'd be a safety that'll come over and be there-ish. It won't be like a total open bomb. And again, it's just to confuse people. But again, a lot of times I don't like to call like man cover 2 because I just don't like, honestly, just sending like a stock like 4-man rush. If I do send like a max protect, which I've done. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely dropped 8 into the coverage, but it's got to be like I basically have to catch somebody on a first or second down that's trying to pass and that doesn't have the patience to sit in a pocket and like make a play, you know, just like somehow out user them. But it's really hard to call max protect on third down in this game. It's, you know, I don't know. There's just so much shit that opens up eventually. You got these matching principles, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, this year you also got to be careful because when you do drop too many, you know, in the coverage and you don't get the pressure, I mean, eventually those deep routes start coming back towards the quarterback. I do it all the time, like when people do that to me, and I'll wait, you know, and I'll sit there, I'll playmaker a couple of guys. It's like you kind of can't sit back either, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
things that sucks.
I saw that one play I think tonight versus wherever you drop back, and it was pretty impressive. You sat in the pocket for a really long time and you didn't sprint out of the pocket either. You just kind of, I mean, you moved, but yeah, a guy came back on a long play, and you just hit him. I mean, again, what are you gonna do? There was somebody else that was running across the field who was open too, and like Rev was covering that guy. Like again, you can't cover. Once the play goes on that long, it gets fucking weird. And like, you know, a lot of this stuff too is like, I mean, you definitely know the game real well, know what I'm doing. But I mean, doing it is different than saying it. I mean, I can talk a good talk, no problem. But the thing is that some of the not as accomplished players in the league, they have no idea about this stuff. Like, I know when I'm doing something. I know when I done something wrong. I'm like, ugh, I blew it. Whatever, missed this, missed that. So, there's a lot of people that have no idea, like what I'm talking about.
Well,
they have no idea.
I'll see people sometimes not even use the middle linebacker, and honestly, like, until you can even be a dominant user defender, you know what I mean, on defense, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, basically. Like, if you're not playing as the linebacker, you're fucking up, in my opinion.
I mean, I will not be the middle linebacker occasionally, and I will not be a lineman ever, so let's just get that out there.
Like, I'm saying as far as, like, jumping on the line. No, I mean, I'll jump on. You see me, I'll jump on the safety from time to time. So I'll still play as other defenders, but I won't play the line.
Oh yeah, dude, I do the safety, and then I also do the outside linebacker on a lot of the little, these little, like, again, look at Trevor here on the fucking inside foot switch, which is basically levels, right? That's what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I will be, the outside linebacker there, and I will fucking troll both of those routes. I'll take away the table route instantly, and then I'll kind of fly back to that post and hope he throws it. And if he throws it a halfback, I'll just run up and stick him.
That's what makes you more of a unique defender, though, because like you will go to the outside back or you will go to safety. Like that's something Al will do too. Where some people will only stay at the middle linebacker, and you know where they are every play. So like identifying that's easy.
No. I mean, that's another classic thing last year where we'd be like, oh, who's best linebacker? And it's like, oh, my guy's got 15 picks. I'm like, yeah, but I got 3 guys that got 7 picks apiece. Like, I'd change my, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd play a few different, like, linebackers. And it depends on it depends on who I'm playing. But I definitely prefer to be the weak side linebacker on runs, so I can run over on tosses on like a strong toss and make a play.
It's something that I just thought about was like, I just still don't understand how Tom hasn't adjusted, because he was one of the better user linebackers last year. So I just really don't understand how he's not adjusting to this year's game. Like, he's really struggling.
I definitely understand at the beginning, because I was like, I was having the same problem with the interceptions and stuff, but yo, the locomotion is just so. You have to definitely. You cannot cover as much ground. You have to be a little more precise.
Well, not as quickly either. Yeah.
Right, so you got to be a little like. Remember last year, you could be like kind of in the vicinity of something, and like the lurking was like ridiculous. Like now, you can kind of get these like passes in. There's catching traffic, this and that. Like Tom, even last year, there's times if you just could catch him a little off guard, being too aggressive, you could kind of fit balls in and really expose him. Like when I won the Super Bowl in season 1, I played him in the playoffs. I scored like 28 points in the 28 points pretty quick, and they were on like touchdown passes and shit. And he would just run in on shit, and like you know, I just knew where he'd be, and I just would just go the other place. And now today with the locomotion in Madden 19, I mean, you cannot cover, one linebacker can't cover 3 players. Definitely no. Madden 19, like that's why I'm calling out today versus with your games, like that dagger play. When you have these crossing routes and stuff, you can't cover, you know what I'm saying? You can't cover 3 routes like you did in Madden 18. So it's definitely like you can definitely throw the football easier in this game. And for whatever reason, his aggressive turbo stick down play style, yo, that's how him and Billy play. They're just going so like deep, and like listen, when I send a guy in a drag or a
bad
post,
sack he just took though. Holy shit!
That's fuck. Is that Shano?
Yeah, he took a bad sack.
Now is this where the game? I thought are they playing right now? Is this straight up or what's the story here?
Yeah, because Omar said a little bit ago, are we live now? And Shane said, yeah. I mean, but if that's the case, why isn't Trevor taking a timeout? Like it's 3rd and 25.
I thought they were to like
57. I think they're playing. I'm pretty sure they're going right here. This is live.
Like again, Tom is it's just too aggressive. Like, you know who's really, I mean, I'm not trying to bag on Eli in the Minnesota Vikings, but if you watch Eli play, his user, he's running in and he's getting so many sacks. So his user linebacker is so ferocious. It's so aggressive. He's going to get a lot of sacks, and he's going to get some stats for sure. But I think he won one game. Because when you're when you chase a route on turbo that hard, you have no chance to, like, when I lurk, my routes and stuff, and I'm like covering, I'm rounding so I can come back, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like gonna like pseudo chase it, like knowing that I'm gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not turboing. You have to like be gracious.
Yeah, but I mean, you know,
like ice skating.
But like the top 10 users, let's say, of like even last year, they're pretty much the top 10 user defenders this year. But he, in my opinion, he was one of the better defenders last year, and he can't get it down though. He was definitely one of the better user defenders last season, like last Madden.
Because last Madden, it promoted that aggressive play style so hard. This year, it's just not the same. I mean, it's gonna take like a total re-architecting of his like play style. There's still 5 more seasons. We'll see what happens, but it's you know, he's gonna have to.
I predicted he'd get 7 wins next season, and Sadler and Max think he's gonna get about 4. I think he'll turn it around a little bit. I mean, there's no way. I mean, I know Tom. There's no way Tom's happy about the way he started the first season. I think he'll turn it around. I know Ramon's gonna turn his season around next season. You will. Like, I know who's gonna make a big turn this next season. You know.
I mean, dude, Tom. I could see him winning 6 games. And that's probably about it.
Oh, I don't think he'll ever get the division, but he's in a hard division with you 3. I mean, that's going to be an issue. And then it all has to do with, you know, or is he matched up against the Tier 1 divisions? You know, is your division playing the Tier 1 divisions or not that season?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I think Rev picked me to finish bottom of my division, so I'm already mad about that. So I gotta fucking win the division or like win a Super Bowl or something, make myself feel better. But I'm not about to have Tom be beating me. Frito going, this is a game, baby. He's only down 8. That's true.
Frito had a fucking crazy year in sacks. I mean, his team got sacks like crazy. I missed his game with Al. I didn't even get to see it. I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
I think they threw like 9 picks between the two of them. If Frito could give up one less touchdown a game, I mean, he's still probably going to be the favorite in the West over there, but he just gives up big touchdowns. Again, he has some aggressive ass shit. It's entertaining. I mean, he's going to move the ball. He's going to score. He's going to get scored on, so it's fun to watch. But if he could just not just give a guy like a 70-yard pass out of nowhere, you know. I mean, he'll get after it. You know, he'll definitely keep you on your toes. He's a little like Tom. He's a little, but like more, but not because of his user. His play calling, it could be weird. He could be blitzing people and just bring people to the line of scrimmage, and he just gives no fuck that the deep bomb is gonna be open. Oh, this is a terrible toss.
With a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. First possession.
Yo, I told you earlier that when Shane got that kickoff return, he's not going to be afraid of Trevor now. And whatever, I've been saying it. I've been saying it for the whatever all day.
In this situation right here is almost exactly. I'm not score. Yeah, score-wise was pretty close because Max only had 6 points. This is where I was saying on the mic, listen, Al needs to drive the ball just like Shane does now and at least get 3 out of this. That's what he needs. He can't turn the ball over. He needs 3. It forces Trevor to have to score more points, and that's where Al fucked up. I mean, that was the big difference today. If Al would have got his field goals, I mean, I honestly think he would have pulled off the win.
You know, and I do that. That's how I play too. Trevor's really good at this too. Is you don't need to win by 45 points. Sometimes you just, if you go up 10, 13, 9, like if you just make it a 2-score game.
That's what I did to Rev this past game. I just took my field goals.
It was great. It was great for sure. Nope, I mean, definitely, certainly noted that this is a fucking tough toss falling backwards like that. Wow. Yeah, like I say, you don't need to call a fucking, even if you know what you're doing passing, you don't need to call a pass because all you need is a field goal to really put the pressure on the other opponent. Like I say, Shane here, even 3 points is good, but I'm not going to lie, with his confidence, he might be trying to get in the end zone here, especially the way he's running it, so keep an eye on this.
Here's the thing, though, compared to last year, I mean, it's a lot harder to score in the red zone this year, in my opinion. I don't know I think everyone's having that issue. I know it's not just me. I think it's everybody.
I mean, I have been having an extremely difficult time getting the ball in the end zone. I mean, again, in my last game versus Max, it's been I have a couple new passes to run, and I think I want to run more tosses and all that shit, but some of this stuff in the red zone, man, it's fucking brutal, dude. It's really brutal.
I mean, you can tell Shane's just, he's taking what he can get. He's hoping he can get in the end zone, but he's willing to take the 3 points. I mean, he's playing smart. He's not going to force a pick.
Man, I don't know if I like this. This is like kind of a try to fool Trevor with a weak side, but Trevor ain't gonna do some kind of a crazy blitz. Should have tossed that or something weird. Again, Shane's happy with the field goal here right now, though. He's up 17-6 on Trevor, who's got an abysmal offense.
Al said defenses get roided out inside the 5.
Oh yeah, they're these dudes. It's like Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. They don't give a fuck, dude. We're you know, fucking PEDs and Lance Armstrong right in our dick, dude. We're all hogged up. Just dumbass shit goes down. What's tough too? What's crazy is that when someone scores a touchdown on you in the red zone, you're like, fuck. Like, it's so backbreaking because it's so hard to do.
How the fuck did he score on me in the red zone?
Yeah.
Especially when you go down the next drive and you stall out in the red zone.
Yo, my last game versus Max, I really outplayed Max the entire game, and he scored in the red zone twice, and his offense was bad the entire game, and on 2 drives, he put it together.
You stalled out 3 times, right? Was it 3 times?
No.
You stalled out.
I stalled out from the 1 3 times. I stalled out inside the red zone 4 times.
Holy shit.
I had 12 points, dude. I had 4 field goals, and I had 3 from the 1-yard line. I couldn't get a single yard, dude. So, yeah, credit to, like, whatever moved me back and stuff. But at the same time, Max looks terrible on offense, gets down in the red zone. I'm like, he ain't getting no touchdown, gets a touchdown. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Same thing, time number 2. I'm like, fucking lightning in the bottle, man. Yo, you got to make those conversions, man. You know, dude, if you can get if I can get 2 touchdowns a game, I'm going to get a few field goals. I mean, there you go. It's going to be tough. Look at this, dude. Look at Trevor trying to spin with McCoy. Now, dude, anytime. Is that not McCoy? Is that the tight end over there? Oh, if that's a tight end, I give him credit. Z-spot. Yo, Trevor basically calls Z-spot every play. He has a tight end that goes on a post or an inside receiver on a deeper post, and then he's got a table route and drag. Shane coming here with some weird stuff. Uh-oh. Guy in the move.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards and the Bills will get a set of downs.
We just lost somebody or gained somebody.
Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him up.
I think I just lost Jake. It's just me now. Welcome to the show. Hit me up. Having a hard time seeing the screen here. Oh, there we go. This is a little better with the fucking mesh.
From midfield, here's Allen.
There's a deep post, and Shane misses the lurk, and there's the spin, and there you go, Shane, you're fucking terrible.
Home for a Bills touchdown. Jalen Strong, 50 yards, and the Bills have cut it to within a score. So it goes for
I said it every single time, dude.
Earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game.
I mean, it's without fail every single play. Like, you're gonna see that. I mean,
here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
You always have to know that Verbal is going to be attacking you on like a deep end post, that deep sideline route. It's coming no matter what happens. It's every single play. It's rare that he doesn't have that in the fucking menu. Shane there kind of like, he's getting hit with that table route, and he like doesn't like it. He's getting mad, so he lurks it a little hard, but he can't cover that fucking post there on the outside. And then boom, he gets hit. And as soon as Trevor catches that ball, every single play, spin move, and there you go. Out of nowhere, dude's got 12 points. He's only made one offensive play the entire game. Okay, Shane up 5 here. Gotta watch the Shane meter, that he doesn't make a pre-read and force one here. So look out.
And that'll make it a second down.
everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And that is caught by Ardarius Stewart. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
We got somebody back?
Came together there, in-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Oh, Jesus. I know who the fuck's joining.
To move the sticks.
A fucking bum.
Not back. Yeah, you are a bum.
Nah, you know what? You're fucking terrible.
Yeah, well, we can't go into it.
Yeah, no, we can just go into it just fine.
They don't want me to start.
Continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game.
Pittsburgh here got a kickoff return, put them up by a bunch of points, and Buffalo just had a garbage-ass touchdown where Pitt made a couple fucking mistakes. Spin move for 60 yards. Like, if any of us, the rest of us, could score on that shit, I mean, my God. Unbelievable.
Sure
It's every game. Yo, literally, my game, Max's game, this game, I call it every single game. I'm like, yo, what? With this, he's in the spin move on the drag, on outpost, and like, boom, there it is. This is a deep bomb, and this is an interception, and here we go.
Picked off at the 13, and a big turnover there as his guys
Oh.
get the football back.
Is that a bullet, you think?
You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong.
Is that a bullet or a loft? That was not a loft, that was a bullet.
And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Oh, I heard that one. I think these people deserve this. It sucks to be that. It's gonna hurt.
Shane just breathing heavy right now. It's not good. He's a little wound up right now.
He's probably got some sweaty palms.
It's not good. Getting a little bit, it's getting a little deep over there in Pittsburgh right now.
That definitely helps that he spin moves into the tackle. That's a good thing.
Verbal just hitting him with the old Jesus Christ. F-bombs in the stream.
Oh, it's too late for that. You need to put a disclaimer saying this is for adults only. Sucks to be you.
I think you get warned that it's a mature stream.
Yeah, you should be. That's a nice play action right there. Oh, that would have been a major monster kill. Lineman didn't knock down the ball.
Jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened there.
He was wide open. He probably didn't lob it. I bet you he tried a nice little bullet pass there. Sometimes you gotta put a little touch.
Same exact fucking toss. Shane calling more cover 2, and I don't know why, but he's not going to play this route here, and it is just...
Oh, a diving play, too.
How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two, you got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out.
That dagger can be a dagger, you know what I mean?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
There it is. Trevor acting like he doesn't know about the play. Obviously he does.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of
it was more to the side, and a dropped play or pass right there that's needed for the Steelers. Buffalo's definitely got more momentum than Pittsburgh right now, I would say.
Just about every time.
And they've held them to the end of the scoreboard.
I'll tell you what right now. This is the problem that when you play Trevor, You're just getting hit with these posts and table routes like crazy. You just run out of ideas. I mean, I don't know if Shane's going to figure this out here. He's flatted him up, but he's going to give up this fucking... boy.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say,
He can't give up that long outpost anymore. Can't give it off on the dagger from the other side of the field. And again, if guys lined up in trips, you know someone's going to be in that spot by the time the play's over.
Unless you can get us some nice pressure, yeah.
Well, the problem is that you need to use that route, because on cover 2 they won't cover it. I'm a trillion% positive. This is a classic Trevor formation. Now watch the drag. Probably the drag is going to be coming to the right side of the field, but maybe they'll switch it up. We'll see what happens. Drag going to the right side of the field just as prescribed, and then there you go. You stop the play. Now let's see here. There go. Listen, it's the exact same play every time. So he's got the drag, and then that's the bench swap. So he calls bench swap. The post goes out there to the deep out, and then he just drags the fucking guy across the field. And then if he makes one read, it's like he either throws the drag or he throws it out post. You know, you got to take away both routes. If you don't know how to do that, which a lot of people don't know how to do, then you're going to lose to Trevor. Other than that, it's literally the most basic fucking concept on the planet. I don't know how people don't fucking get on top of that shit. Shane here has to just basically, the best thing that can happen to him is him run the ball. Because right now he's got cabin fever. He's not completely diagnosed, but he's having symptoms. Right. And you know what I'm talking about. He's having symptoms. It's getting a little dicey down there, right?
Well, it's 17-12. It's definitely dicey. Everybody watching wants good games. Everybody playing wants a blowout. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. People like to claim, no, I'd rather have a good game. No. You'd rather sit there knowing you're gonna finish this game fine, no matter what.
For the record, I called that Shane is the better player on both sides of the football. However, with the 6 inches in between your ears, things can get a little bit weird. I have to see if he can. And this is one of those drives where you can shoot yourself in the dick. Now, if Shane did any homework on Trevor, he would understand that the play he's about to call, he's got two guys going over the deep middle. It's almost, it's a good run. You're a little behind. But Trevor almost never calls cover 2. He only calls cover 3 and cover 4. That's it. We just saw cover 6 invert, but that's basically like cover 3. It's a translation. For those of you playing out the home game, you can't catch Trevor in a cover 2 bomb. He's never going to call it. And if he does, it's rare.
Pulls that out and he really needs something crazy.
Right.
Oh, this is a big run.
Man blitz, cover man, buck O, man, cover 1, cover 3, cover. Trevor's not calling cover 2, so take all your cover 2 beaters and just trash them out the window, dude. Just get rid of them. They have no bearing on this game. Shane's running some of this. It's probably what's slowing him up a little bit. He's running some of the stuff that he's waiting for Trevor to call cover 2. Never going to happen, dude. Literally, might call it 3 times a game. It'll be on a heavy blitz. Shane but dump it down to the halfback. That's literally, I mean, he may have been able to throw to his slant receiver there if he did it quick, but he froze up. Yeah, that's a dicey toss. You have to, if he double tapped a look at that. Trevor calls cover 2. Look at that. Just as I say, he never calls it. I mean, well, in the red zone here, you can call cover 2 in the red zone a little bit because you don't have time for the safeties to open up. But that's still. Here's Shane. He's gonna call. He's got the trips left, so he's got this classic streak, table route, in post. Oh man, I'm nervous here. This is cover 3 by. Well, because he motions the guy over there like he's gonna throw the ball over the middle, and you just have to know that no one's chasing that over the middle route because there's a deep safety on every single possession. Yeah, no, we're all sitting here and whatever. We all are having a hard time fucking breathing right now. 3rd and 7.
A pass play would be dangerous because...
No, look at... Oh, my God, and Shane slides like a bitch, and he could have had easily the first down. Trevor was running the opposite direction.
Oh, my goodness, no way.
Oh, my God. Well, Shane's still happy with a field goal, but still...
It's a big field goal, though. People have been missing apparently today.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do.
This is the playoffs. You're going to get hit.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal
now,
means that they do have a chance to come
up
back
8 here. Fine. You gotta watch the spins. You gotta watch McCoy. You gotta watch the deeper out post. If you cover the drag, Trevor's gonna look at the deeper post. Mad simple here.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
Also, you're gonna see play action here. You're gonna see play action shot plays. You gotta send the blitz here. You gotta just have to go all out and make Trevor throw the ball fast. There's the deep out again, and Shane just doesn't cover. He gets hit with the spin. The 2 things that I said that would exactly happen. Again, no variation in the play call. It's tight end angle for the 400th time. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
But when you can pick it up in big
bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I mean, you're talking about a play that everybody knows that Trevor's been running for the last 18 months, and you're going to let him come out in bunches and run that shit and not cover that route with your user? You gotta be kidding me. I'm just dumbfounded in the booth here.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw.
It's going to be 3rd and 6. Buffalo here.
Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry.
If you're Buffalo, you've got to run the ball here. You got to run it, and then you got to hope for a short little 4th and 3. Maybe get a first here. You know, at least so much. McCoy goes out, but it ain't going to affect Trevor that much. It will affect him the ability to get a touchdown, but it's not going to affect him getting a first down. We did see it. We'll see how long he's out for. We're monitoring the situation. Is Shane in cover 2 right now? I can't tell. It maybe look like from play art. No, it's not. It's cover 3. And you can't just stay in the base, dude. You got to bring the safeties up. You got to really make Trevor uncomfortable, and I don't know if Shane's doing a good job of that here in the second half. He's just too much base because Trevor's going to, yeah. Oh, wow, it's a good tackle, and there's no momentum there, and it's going to be a 4th and 1. Obviously, Buffalo going to got to go for it here, and we're going to see what goes on.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective. Able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And it's going to be a QB run. Unbelievable. First down.
Hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey, cuppa, cuppa, hey.
Decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Runs it with the fucking quarterback. So that's 2:24 to go here, fourth quarter. I've not been doing any real good play-by-play. This is Divisional Live Divisional Round Playoffs here. Season 1, Madden 19. Welcome to the show if you're just joining in. I haven't even talked about our bits and giveaways, but Trevor's got a guy open, and he's going to whiff and a spin, and oh boy. I don't think Trevor's done anything but spin move the entire game. There's Dagger again. He didn't even know what that play was until last game. Didn't know that play. Didn't know Dagger was money in Madden 19. Motherfucker plays MTU, all this nonsense. Sells shit for coins, and he doesn't know what Dagger is. Maybe one of the biggest lies you'll ever see in Dev Nation. Just in the camera, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding. What the fuck is Dagger? And there's a lot of daggers at work. That's fine, but that specific one with the fucking crossing route is the one that everyone loves. Okay, here we go here, and it's a decent run. What you really like here is that he only needs, looks like one more yard, and then he gets a first down and gets a few more tries from inside the 4, which, if you're Shane, can you user the outside toss? Because it's coming. It's coming, and when he does the toss, you know what he's going to do when he tosses it to the right? Because right now, that's where the open part of the field is. He's going to fucking spin. He's going to spin so hard. We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 1. I'm not saying he's spinning on this play. Could be a dive. HB dive. Very good play in Madden. Out of the gun. I don't know if I like this. Maybe single back. Let's see if Shane can stop the run here. It's just a classic inside zone, and he's, whoa, totally. Oh, he almost gets me. And then Trevor going to call it again. Now, watch out for the halfback table route here. You have to be, you need to cover the middle here. Not a lot of guys in the middle field, and hopefully Trevor has a lot of audibles. Slides a dude. He can't, can he toss it from here? He could. Here's a stretch play, and Shane blows it up. But it's basically stretch play. So, was there a minute to go in the 4th? Minute to go in the 4th from the 4. Pittsburgh 20, Buffalo 12 divisional playoff rounds here. 2 committee members, Dev Nation Live, battling it out. Shane-O trying to hold on to this victory, but kind of got a feeling Trevor's going to punch this in now. Here he comes out. This play right here, a toss to the right is the primary play. Shane sliding that line, and he needs to leave. He needs to send everybody over there because, boy, if Trevor calls a dive here, this could be tough. Shane doing the right thing, though. Trevor, see, now adapting, and he is going to, God knows what he's going to do here. He's going to try to throw it in the end zone, and he's going to drop it. It's a high point pass, and it's terrible. Now, Trevor, like I said, you have to basically take Trevor out of his game. You can't just let him line up in these basic formations and let him do what he's got to do. So when you see that toss formation, you just have to slide everybody over there. You slide him everybody over and you say, you will not toss this ball on me. Table route here out of the background. Look out. And it's going to be an interception. Unbelievable. This is a fucking pick on a, I don't know what that was. It's a fucking play action screen pass. And it's just, oh my goodness, what the hell is that? You rarely see some type of long developing flat. I mean, if you're going to toss a screen in the red zone, it's usually just a fucking screen over there, and that's that. But, oh my goodness, man. What in God's green earth was that?
Denied.
Oh my goodness, I've been talking on mute this entire time, my bad.
Yeah, I have not been able to hear you this entire time. I was wondering where the hell you went.
It's because I was on mute. Was wondering why you haven't answered me once. I was like, what the hell's going on? Anyway, does he normally run screens like that?
I've not seen that. I've not seen him do that versus me. Again, it could be the fact that Shady's out there. I cannot believe he did not try a table route in the red zone. He always does. There's still time. 3rd and 9.
It's a little. It's kind of crazy that he decides to switch up his game plan.
Hey AJ, now that we got you back in chat.
Uh-oh.
Okay, 39 seconds to go. Buffalo now. Now this is going to be a little scary, and it's going to be hard to stomach this. But if I am Shane, I'm probably calling the most ferocious cover 3 and even cover 0 blitzes I have. I'm giving Trevor no chance because the first play he's going to call here
is dagger.
No, it's going to be a play action shot play. Not like a shot play like Kiko. It's going to be just a little bit. It's going to be a little bit more of a developing shot play. I mean, if he runs it, then fuck it. Then we go to the next play to see if he does the shot play because that doesn't count.
Excuses, man.
Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a
he does have a chance. It's like a really low chance, but
it looks like I don't know what Shane's in right now, but if it's not a heavy blitz on the first down, you can send cover back to 2nd and 18 right now. And it's not play action, and he's going to check this ball down to the flat for a few yard gain. It ain't going to go anywhere. It's nothing. I'm not going to lie. I am
surprised he got that play off.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but
a couple yards. I mean, it's just sometimes you just to get it going.
Actually, it's a pretty good play by Shane to not call flat routes because the flat routes, they just give up little dink and dunk stuff, but
and he doesn't have enough time.
Shane being a safety on this play. Ooh, scares play action, and he's going to get sacked.
Why would you run play action in this case?
And no one knows, and that's why, like, sometimes I see at the end of games, I don't know what the fuck Trevor is doing, but he is going to run these.
I've seen people do it.
And there's PA shot. Now, if you look that up, it says, does it say shot play? It says divide, but it's a shot play. It's only 3 routes there.
And Pittsburgh calls a timeout.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. You just got a sack. You know his players are tired. Not that, like, I'm not saying that this is like a crazy play, like a crazy timeout, but because there's only 15 seconds left. But
now Shane here again looks like he's in a base D, but I can't imagine not sending the heat here. And he's incomplete. It could have been an interception.
Oh, he's saying we'll let him audible, and that makes sense. I'm surprised that wasn't an interception, to be honest.
But one more play to bring the prophecy true here. We've been calling Shane out for the last 48 hours in this game.
He have enough time to throw a ball over the middle and spike it, or no? Short, maybe kind of, like a 15-yarder. Think he has enough time to do that?
No. No, he doesn't.
Not quite. Okay.
Not that far. It's got to be a real short pass. Here's play action again. Again, it was Shane. Again, he's a toss and a coverage, and
well, you got to from here. You just got to go for it. I do not understand the play action, though.
I'm surprised he got it off. It could have been a pick.
Did he catch that?
He ends up dropping it. Actually, he's lucky to get a hand on it, so that's good. Oh, that was 4th down.
That was
game over, bro. That's it. Yeah, predictions.
Yeah, I picked Shane. I got 3 of my games correct so far, and I picked Chicago. That's my upset.
Kickoff return definitely helped Shane though, because if he didn't have that, he wouldn't be up this much.
No, and then a field goal changes the balance.
Unfortunately for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
I'm gonna have to think about next week pretty hard.
So that'll just about do it for
So we only have one more game.
They all want to meet Neymar, but me, I am Neymar.
Ronaldo's the best striker in the world, but on my team to play centre back.
Let me get my GG out here real quick.
The Champions League final. That's right, James.
What's going on here?
Fucking good game.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie. It's my fucking bedtime. I gotta go to bed so bad. In the meantime, AJ, you're terrible. You're terrible.
Oh, you have no idea. This is for you, man. The Pepsi man will always be there.
Shano making it to another conference championship. Look out. Can he best Max? Yeah, good game. Couple good games. Rev lost to Jake earlier. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. It was a good game too. That's what I mean. I picked Miami, I picked Seattle, I picked Pittsburgh, and I picked Chicago. I did. I picked Chicago.
Yo, I think Chicago's make a pretty good game too. So, all right, listen, I gotta shut this fucking stream now. But I do hate you.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Yeah, I hate you, and your mother hates you. So
I'll let them know, ladies and gentlemen. There's 18 viewers, so maybe there's people in here that don't know. Jersey giveaway. We hit 20,000. Not only one, but 2 jerseys can be given away, just like last month. We lost 3 as soon as I started talking.
I might have to do the drawing tomorrow too. I might have to get after that. Fucking Christ.
Well, I think you should do. Can you do the drawing? Oh no, it's during. That's PM. That's all right. Never mind. Never mind. Because I saw that the game is on. If you could do the drawing during the game, but
yeah, I'm trying to do it maybe before the game or something or after. I don't know what about.
Well, that game's on at noon.
Ah, fuck.
You won't be home for that.
No, I won't. That's true. All right, I'm sweating this mask. I really got to go. And like I said, welcome to the show. We'll go over fucking bits and all that nonsense giveaways. Like I say, if you're just tuning in, actually, if you just type this word right here,
Discord
giveaways, boom.
Oh yeah.
That. Boom. The fucking rundown.
Boom.
Right in our fucking chat, dude. The commands for it.
12 people still here.
All right, I'm out. You guys are terrible.
Bye, peace.
Bye, peace.